Tantor Audio presents Free Agent by J.C. Nelson. Narrated by C.S.E. Cooney. 1. The New Year's Eve countdown told me I had 5 minutes until the ball drop. That gave me 6 minutes until somebody got killed. I spotted the shoplifter in line at the theater and worked my way across the street through the teeming crowd. She had no idea what she was wearing, which made her both stupid and dangerous. Stupid was dangerous enough by itself. "Marissa, I might remind you of the time," said a man's voice. It came right out of the store window beside me, the dry voice with its not quite English accent. He watched me with critical eyes. "I got it, Grimm." I walked along the theater line, head down. His image followed me, reflecting from the windows and even the brass banister knobs that held the velvet rope. "I'll believe that when you actually do." Call it women's intuition, or maybe the slippers she wore tipped her off, but the shoplifter turned and looked right at me. Our eyes met, and she knew why I was there, if not who I was. As the crowd surged forward, she ducked into the theater, disappearing into the throng. "God damsel it!" I spat out the faint taste of soap. "Doesn't count, not a real curse." "Watch your language, young lady. Only proper women live happily ever after. Now, go get those slippers back." Grimm appeared in the ticket window, beckoning me on. If I had enough glitter to buy a happily ever after, I wouldn't have spent all day chasing a thief. There were easier ways to make a living, and definitely safer ways. I breathed in the warm lobby air, which was laced through with enough butter, fat, and salt to make me gain a couple of pounds just from walking through. The ticket man watched me as I approached, jiggling my leg. "I've got to go. Could you save my spot in line?" He rolled his eyes, the apex of teenage angst, and motioned me past. I'd been to my fair share of balls, and knew where I'd go if I had a pair of shoes that were killing my feet. I headed straight to the bathroom. Nobody in the prep area, but I listened. There, soft sobbing, and the click of high heels on ceramic. The slippers won't come off like that. I hoped I wasn't talking to a grandma, but the sobbing cut off. Grimm coalesced into the mirrored wall, his white hair framing the bald spot on his head. He looked at me over horn-rimmed glasses that masked eyebrows like a yeti's. "Marissa, 2 minutes." If I'd had...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?